There's no such thing as an empath. If you believe you're an empath, please get off my page. Please stay away from me. Please never consume any of my material, because the idea that anybody would ever benefit from my material whilst identifying as an empath makes me physically sick. I don't like the idea of people walking around being codependent and being proud of it. I don't like the idea of people walking around telling themselves that they're an empath when actually they probably have borderline personality disorder. If you go to an empath Facebook community, you will feel the bristle, you'll feel the hackles rising, you'll feel the threat, and it will come through the like, oh hi, how are you, and welcome to our forum where we are empaths. Here's Becky and here's fucking Karen. You'll feel it, you'll know, but you can see the way it's written. It's I'll do that video one day and I'll get bombarded by borderlines, and then we collectively will create the punk band Bombarded by Borderlines. It's even fun to say. It's the alliteration, Bombarded by Borderlines. Bombarded by Borderlines. I mean, what empaths are basically claiming is that they have like psychic powers. Yeah, you've probably got hypervigilant. You're traumatized. You've got at the very least PTSD, and most likely complex PTSD, and you're hypervigilant to the needs of others. That's not good. That's not a good thing, that you can feel other people's feelings, or you think you can, or that you're constantly obsessed with the emotional temperature of the people around. That, dude, leave people the fuck alone. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. Nobody tells these people, hey, what you're doing is really annoying. Well, probably because it just wouldn't go over very well, and we know that. We know we'd get bombarded by borderlines. Blitzkrieged by borderlines. It wouldn't go over very well, but it's exhausting, right? I'm not pulling this out my ass. We all know what it's like. It's hard. It's really, really hard being around people like this. But they think that they're on some high level, you know? They're on some spiritual shit, man. They just feel it. They just know. They just have like the third eye is open. These are people who make wild declarations, just fucking audacious declarations about their spiritual advancement. They are probably on the spectrum for borderline personality disorder. Or you could say, at the very least, they're highly emotionally dysregulated. They're deeply traumatized people with an extremely labile sense of self, very turbulent interpersonal relationships, probably got a propensity to self-destructive behavior, and quite entitled and exploitative. And if you take all those words that I just gave you and put them together in a pie, that pie will be called Bombarded by Borderlines. Bombarded by Borderlines. Bombarded by Borderlines. Bombarded by Borderlines. There's no such thing as an empath. If you believe you're an empath, please get off my page. Please stay away from me. Please never consume any of my material, because the idea that anybody would ever benefit from my material whilst identifying as an empath makes me physically sick. Bombarded by Borderlines.